Hey there. We're going to talk about referrals. You can beat on a whole bunch of doors, get a lot of customers. You can get them one roof, have one new customer ask for referrals, and not have to beat on as many doors. Referrals are great. It's a warm handoff. You're getting an introduction to somebody's friend or family member that is going to already trust you because their friend trusts you. The only way you're going to get referrals is by asking. And I mean every single time. You ask everyone, hey, your roof looks great, it's in good shape, I'll come back next year, we'll re-inspect it again. Who do you know who could use the same inspection that I just gave you? No, they don't have to need a roof. They just have to have a roof. Remember, when you ask, the first thing they're thinking is, who do I know that needs a roof? Well, if they needed a roof, they'd already called a roofer, right? So you want to ask them, who do you know that could use the same service I just provided for you, whether it was the roof completion, filing the claim, inspection, whatever. And remember, they don't have to need a roof. They just have to have a roof. I ask every time I see the customer for referrals. If this is the 5th time I've been to their house, it's the 5th time I'm asking. Now, when you ask for referrals, there's a few ways you can do it, right? You can just go the simple old-fashioned way. Hey, do you have any referrals that you could send to me? My business is all about word of mouth. Straight up, straightforward, honest, easy, clean. I like to say, who do you know that could use the same service I just provided you, whatever that is? You know, I named the service. Who do you know that could use a free roof inspection? Or who do you know that needs someone to get on their roof, is the way I usually say it. Who do you know that needs somebody else to get up on their roof and take a look at it for them? Because most people don't like to get on their roof, but I do it all day long. There's a few other ways you can do it. There's a few that I've used in the past that are very, very effective. You have to do them with confidence, and you have to make sure that the customer understands and appreciates that you're doing this in a very professional manner, right? You don't want to be so pushy. You want to walk that line, but you don't want to be too pushy. So these others are called warm handoffs, right? So what I like to do with a warm handoff is I'll be finishing up at the door with a customer, and I might say, all right, Mr. Johnson, everything looks great. We got the claim filed. Your adjuster is going to call you in the next 24 to 48 hours to set up that time to come out and look at your roof. Make sure you give me a call so that I can be here too. By the way, do you know who lives in that house right there? Oh, that's Tom? I was going to go talk to Tom. Would you mind walking over and introducing me? They'll almost always say yes. They go over, they go bang, bang, bang. Tom goes, hey, David, what's up? He goes, hey, Tom, Terry just helped me out here. I thought I'd introduce you to him because he was going to come over here and talk to you. It works wonderfully. It gets you immediate trust. Tom's now listening to you because, hey, David likes you. You must be a good guy. The other thing I'll do is I'll ask him to make a phone call. If it's somebody across town, they say, well, my cousin. All right, what's your cousin's name? Okay, great. What's his address? Okay, great. You don't happen to know his phone number, do you? You do. Great. I'm going to call him to let him know that I'm heading over there. Would you call him real quick first? Because he's not going to recognize my number. Let him know that I'm calling. Tell him about what we did here today. That way he's comfortable answering the phone. Sure. Yeah, great. I'll wait. And you make him do it right then. They make that phone call, say, hey, cousin, Terry here was just helping me out with this roof problem I had. I'm sending him your way. He's going to call you in a few minutes to set up a time. I just wanted to let you know so that when you saw an unknown number, you answered it. It's a wonderful way to get a referral. You have to ask, you have to ask, you have to ask, you have to ask. Referrals are all about asking. You're never going to get them if you don't ask. So remember that when you're out there. Try and get as many referrals as you can, because referrals, I mean, it's a great introduction, and it's one less door you got to knock. Go make some money.